Hey guys, it's Gabe from the Disciples here, and today we have round 3 of the EDISON Cup. So I'm joined today in commentary with Tristan.
Hello, former rank 1 Edison duelist.
I have some credentials here. That's like more EDISON games than I
Yeah.
ever played. We have an EDISON Cup title though.
Not yet, not yet.
Well, I do, so that makes me qualified. Anyways,
Yeah, sure.
so today we have Billy, which I think is first appearance on EDISON Cups, playing Vayu Turbo, and we have Barney, the man behind the whole thing, playing Lightsworns, the traditional Barney strat.
Yeah,
So
it's him and Connor constantly play. I don't get why.
they keep trying new stuff and they just end up playing Lightsworn. So start off with a charge. It's pretty good, right? Like, it's the best start, really.
What did he mill? He milled Aaron.
Aaron Foolish Cold Wave, so it's pretty shit mill.
Oh,
But
yeah, losing out on Cold Wave is pretty rough.
yeah, but at least like you get a Lightsworn engrave and you get Lumina access. How is the Vayu
Yeah.
Lightsworn matchup usually?
I don't know. It's kind of rough because I don't know. Like Vayu, if they hit a pressure, and it's pretty easy to win. Oh my god, so many mills.
Yeah, those moves are
Did he only hit
awful.
one name?
Yeah,
He
only
discarded a
one
wolf, though.
name. Yeah, he pitched a wolf for Lumina, and he hit like nothing.
He has 4 names in rotation. A brain control, that's interesting. I'm guessing probably for a Caius.
Maybe he has a plague. Okay, there's a Caius.
Okay, no, it is the Caius. It gets rid of the limited Lumina as well, so it cuts him off a name permanently, which is pretty good.
Yeah, can't Beckoning Light, can't Monster Reincarnation it. I also played around Honest, because like the biggest threat there was Honest probably.
Yeah. Oh, he's got the 4th name anyway with a recharge.
Okay.
Arcus is a really interesting Lightsworn as well.
Yeah, Argus is very good. I think it's a card that like before you actually play Edison, you think this card is just shit. But it has so many like weird applications.
Yeah, it's so funny against like Caius specifically, where they go to summon Caius. Oh, Judgment Dragon.
Yeah, it's an early JD.
I
I
think
think
JD is a lot of pressure.
yeah, these are like the games that like I think Lightsworn really like goes when it makes like turn 2, turn 3 JD, and then this JD is so hard to remove.
And when it does get removed, it's the game feels so much easier because there's only one JD left now.
Yeah, and you can end up randomly milling it. So Billy had a TT for it, and then the Trooper is good pressure because it starts putting damage. Barney goes down to 27, which is very low. But he has the Necro Guard now. Oh, and Beckoning Light though.
Oh, yeah, Beckoning Light, okay.
That's a very good Beckoning.
Plague.
Honest is last year.
He did have Honest as well, so the Caius last turn was pretty relevant.
Yeah, also the Caius banishing the Lumina means he can get the Lumina back here. But that being said, that's a good Beckoning Light because the Lila trades with the back row, the JD does JD things.
Then he just has an Honest.
Yeah.
And he also has Necro Gardener and Plague Engrave now.
Yeah, did Billy hit anything? Oh.
He just goes straight for the JD. That's very interesting.
I think it's pressure, right? Like he just wanted the damage end of the Lila as well. So basically, if he gets to resolve it, like he puts Billy down to like 3k. It is interesting though. Oh, it's a good wolf head.
It really feels like the JD would have been better to actually stick to the board. Surely.
Yeah, I don't know. Like Vayu struggles to clear it, right? Like Billy doesn't have anything right now. It doesn't have a plague. It doesn't have a Vayu engrave.
And he uses brain control turn 1, so like
yeah,
it doesn't seem it's like to force to resolve a Kaya, so it doesn't feel like he has a lot going for him.
Yeah, here the plague might come on, right? We might see the plague should make a Brionac.
Yeah, I mean Brio is like when Billy is this far behind, Brio bouncing your set monster every turn is brutal.
Nah, and Billy's on 23.
Oh, then yeah, he's probably just gonna.
So like, he realistically is just dead because even if it's Strag, he dies.
Yeah, so, like the Brio will kill him through everything. So.
Yeah. Oh no, he doesn't die to Strag because he was honest. He gets pitched honest.
Yeah,
okay.
exactly.
That is a Lightsworn game. Even though Barney's moves are kind of bad, starting with charge meant he just got to load his grave fast enough for JD, so they didn't get clogged, right? Like
Yeah, exactly. And he had the recharge as well. Well, he drew. I don't know if he drew into it later, but
he probably drew into recharge because he would have definitely gone recharge turn 1 to try to like recharge pitch the wolf because he would like
Arcus with Honest in hand would have been really, really strong.
Yeah. He would
that would have beat Brain. It would have beat Caius. There would have been nothing that Billy could do then.
Yeah, exactly. Like all the outs have to target, and he would like to hit Gareth as well. Realistically, if he could, like that's like the dream turn 1, like his Lumina Gareth. So by going solar first. So the solar feels like it was a top deck.
Yeah, which is the best top deck you could have dreamed for.
Yeah, to be fair, I think Barney's mills were very below average. So I think it kind of
Yeah,
evened
that's
out a
true.
bit.
I expect going into the Edison Cup, when you know that two players are always going to be playing Lightsworn, you kind of always have Light and Prisoner Mirror in
Every,
your side deck.
every time. My side deck starts
Yeah,
with 2 light mirrors. It's crazy.
exactly. For
Guaranteed
Barney, we could
value.
see DD Crows. I mean, we didn't even really see Billy play Vayu then.
Yeah, I assume Barney knows because it's round 3.
Yeah, you would
But
think so
the,
by
the
now.
the only cards we saw was like Caius Braincon Trooper. We had no
And then
actual
the
value
trooper
cards.
milled a Raiko and a Caius, so it
So
milled nothing.
but yeah, but Barney knows it's Vayu. So he
Yeah,
definitely has a plan because Vayu is probably the most prevalent deck in Edison. So like everyone came with an idea on okay, how does my deck beat Vayu?
yeah, I think so. It's like the the easiest deck to pick up next to like Black Wings.
Yeah. Do you like Krogan's Vayu? I've always been like skeptical. I don't know. It feels such low
I
value sometimes.
in general, I do like it.
Okay.
Like Lightsworn can struggle to get over a big body sometimes too. Like you basically only have like Echo Honest.
Fair. Billy did the classic forgetting to draw, the Edison staple.
We saw him set a Raiko.
Saragos had Mirror Force, I think. Oh, Lumina.
It feels interesting to choose to set Mirror Force turn 1.
Yeah.
Especially when you have Raiko, like what?
Oh,
Why do you need the
that's
like?
a
You could just get blown up by a Lila for no reason.
yeah, that's a very good Lila if you had it. But the Raikou trade's okay here.
The
Uh,
Lumina mills are pretty decent. There's a
yep.
lot of names.
There's only one name actually, right? It's
Was it? Oh, it's because you milled Kaiku.
it's
Okay, yeah.
Kaiko. Yeah. It looks like a Lightsworn, but it's not. So here he does. Oh, this is a Grapher being very aggressive, right? Grapher pitch Sirocco, dump Vayu. Ooh,
I think
Dark
this is the
Armed.
oh my
Ooh,
lord.
jump scare. Everything we've seen on those first 4 rounds is just Dark Armed going crazy every single
Archon is a
time.
mental card.
It's so
That's one of
good.
my least favorite cards in Edison. It just as soon as that card gets dropped, the game like ends.
Yeah, so Barney needs to crow here to not die.
It wouldn't technically be dead, right? Because it's only 7k.
I mean, yeah, but then he can't JD anymore, right? Like he basically has to, because otherwise
Yeah, that's
his
true.
what's the win con?
Yeah, I mean, this is the best way to beat Lightsworn is just putting them on a crazy clock.
Yeah, I agree. Just go mega aggro. Don't play enough back row to punish you. So he does have the
Oh,
Gars
there's
here,
Gauze. The
but
Gauze is basically just gonna get popped by the dad.
yeah. So he did it one attack before, true, because he
Uh-huh.
knows it's gonna get popped anyway.
Yeah, may as well
He's
consider some
playing.
life.
He's playing into honest.
No, he is attacking the Gauze.
Okay, because Barney summoned
That would
token
be
attack, which kind of telegraphs
yes.
honest.
Yeah, I think so.
And I think Billy doesn't play too much Addison, so it's a thing that you
I
might
mean,
get away with. Like it's you can people can forget about the fact that tokens
yeah,
light.
I think Barney is the kind of person who would bluff an honest as well.
That is very Barney,
Yeah.
100%.
I mean, it doesn't look like he can lose from this position.
It's too commanding, right? Like, but there's a problem with Lightsworn. If you're too behind, then you don't even have like the out of hitting your JD because you don't have the setup. You just get like steamrolled. It's like
Yeah,
sometimes why Lightsworn against zombies gets a bit rough because like you just like pop off and then you just can't establish. You don't have enough time to mill. You just die before.
yeah, exactly.
So here should be a pretty swift game too for Billy.
I don't know why Billy is even like committing to summon Darmwing.
I don't know as well.
I guess he's just sort of flexing.
I mean, last time he got to play no Blackwing monsters, okay? So he's doing his
It's
best.
true, yeah, he's trying to get the most out of his cards.
Fun fact,
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he's playing with Barney's Vayu deck.
yeah, that's probably right.
So yeah, that is 1-1. So now we're gonna see Barn go first. I think going first makes a big difference for Lightsworn. It always feels weird when you're like one tempo behind.
Yeah, like being able to like turn one set of Raiko, guarantee 3 mils.
Yeah, or even like a
Just summoning
Lumina
on one
play,
step.
right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
sometimes your
exactly.
play is going second, like if they just get traded with the back row and you kind of don't get off the ground. Like if you normal Lila, the Lila gets bottomless, right? You don't start milling if you don't have recharges.
Yeah, and I think Vayu really wants, like, for the same reason Vayu wants to be able to go first as well, like setting hamsters, setting Raikos.
Yeah, because the deck needs to go fast. If the game goes long, Lightsworn just outruns you.
Yeah, exactly. Really emphasizing the turbo of Vayu.
Yeah, like You need to hit those mills because you need to put in pressure. Like you can only beat LS by going aggro. So like that game choose a perfect example, right? Like of how Lightsworn loses games.
Yeah, exactly. It's possible that like Vayu can, like, I mean, he could open Greffer Dad and very
Yeah.
quickly steamroll the
So
Lightsworn deck again.
yeah. Vayu is one of those decks that feels like it can sack you. To be fair, so does Lightsworn. Lightsworn, I think, is the
Yeah,
king of just like winning games he has no business winning.
exactly. I have been on the receiving end of a Lightsworn player milling multiple wolves. Sometimes there's just nothing you can do.
I got traumatized last time. Sam went charge, milled Plague, Vayu, Sirocco, and special that turn one.
That's pretty strong.
I was like, yes. What is this? It's like better
It doesn't
combo.
matter how experienced you are. If you mill good, like
The
you're
lights
just a better player.
is the Lightsworn. Okay, so Barney opens charge again, but the charge whiffs on a Lightsworn. It's kind of big because it means the Lumina can't discard here.
It's interesting that he still went to add Lumina. Oh, I guess
Ooh, yeah, Solar
and
and
with
Gareth
Gareth as well. The
and
play
hit
we
the
were talking
name.
about earlier.
Yeah, so Lumina Gareth feels so good, right? Like because it kind of demands that like you have to respond to this.
Yeah, and the
If
Gareth is bigger than Greffer, so it's actually quite hard to like answer efficiently.
oh, and it hits a wolf.
Oh my lord.
No draw though.
Okay, well at least the Gareth didn't hit a name. That would have been brutal.
Then it's like just go like why? But this is the problem now, right? Like we're already on JD range basically.
Huh. Yeah,
Like
and there's a lot of damage on board even without JD.
so I think they're like 2 names engraved now, and there's 3 on field. So
Yeah, there's even a Caius won't completely cut him off names.
yeah, and it's hard to like set up a Kaios like that. It's like Braincon. I think Braincon's probably one of the best cards he can Billy can have here. Because he can like Braincon one, Kaios the other, beat over the other.
Yeah, and even then, like he will clear the board but still be threatened by a JD.
Yeah.
And like there could easily be an honest in hand, which would completely turn the tide as well.
Yeah, there is an honest engrave from the mills. So in
Yeah.
theory it's less likely there's an honest in hand. So Billy
So
has
this can answer the Luna and probably the Gareth.
probably Gareth, right? There's no point clearing Wolf, I think, because the Gareth attacks over the Grapher anyway.
Yeah, exactly. That's more of potential value in the future.
So an honest would be very big here. Like protecting this Lumina is like the best case scenario.
He has Gale in hand as well, so he
Ooh.
could, in theory, answer all three of them.
Gale is very strong, right? You special Gale and you just half one of them and then you just attack.
Yeah, and then if the attacks all go through, then you can make an Armor Master as well.
Yeah, an Armor Master with an effect.
Yeah, exactly. So insulates you if he draws an honest.
I mean, the thing's like, even if he has an honest, not like it's that crazy, right? Because you go. I guess you're fair.
Yeah, I guess the honest would be bad because like he would. I guess he'd probably have to honest on the Gale attack, which feels like it sucks. Cut him off from the Armor Master.
You can honest on the Grapher attack, right? Because then like you just
Yeah.
leave him with thing. Oh,
Yeah, that's true.
Barney flashed his hand to the camera, but I missed it. I just saw it after, so guess we have to wait.
I think I saw Burial in Billy's hand as well, which is kind of huge because he has double Vayu banished because he banished one from a law.
Yeah. Oh, Burrow's big.
It wouldn't be enough to go for game. I don't know. It might be close.
Ooh, this is a game surely, right?
Oh, I thought it's got to be if he's got Burial.
Yeah, if that's Burrow, that's just game, right? Because we just make a 7.
This is just one of the Vayu hands of all time.
This is a Vayu hand. This is straight up just scream Vayu hand.
Like initially, when I saw him banish the Vayu off the Allure, I thought, oh, it kind of sucks. He's got one less Vayu, but it's actually just it went to grave for free.
Yeah. Yeah. There is no 9 you can make, right?
No.
Yeah.
So you can go. I mean, the Armor Master would still protect him from an honest. I don't know if that would be enough for game then, though.
Yeah, I don't think he can game through honest, but
It's just to hope he doesn't have it.
yeah, there's only one left, right? It just do the play.
Yeah, exactly. This would be a brutal match if Barney just straight up loses.
It feels bad for Barney because like it felt like it felt like a very strong opening, right? Like all kind
That'll be one of the strongest openings he could have had.
Yeah, but like Vayu is what we were talking on the signing, right? Like Vayu sometimes just Vayus. And I
Wow.
think, yeah, no, that's he's on 225.
Okay, so I mean, it's not game, but
Surely there was a way to kill her, right? Like, there's no.
I mean, you couldn't have got any more damage from this. The only way you could have done it is if you got another Blackwing Engrave for the second Vayu, but
Yeah, just link
but
the armed wing away.
I mean, yeah, now he gets to make an Armor basically for
Yeah,
free.
yeah. The
Because he
problem,
wants to get rid of the wolf anyway.
the problem now for Barney is that you kind of like you can JD now, right? Like even if you have JD, you simply can't pay for it. So I mean,
Yeah.
you can summon it, but like you can't like it's hard to deal with this wide board without. So
Although, but like, having
bit-
said that, it's also hard to deal with the JD on the Vayu side.
yeah.
Like, needs to have like a Caius. His Gale is gone.
That is true. Or a trap, right?
And the Armor Master can attack into it because it actually has its effect,
That's true.
and then get rid of it next turn.
Armor Master like puts a counter the next turn it becomes 0, right?
Yeah.
Barney did hit a plague though. This plague's kind of big because it means he can like maybe Brio next turn.
Yeah, that would help a lot. That outs the Armor Master, which would out the JD.
Oh, the plague though. Oh, the plague's good because you can make Dark Hand.
It's the Dark End.
Oh, I forgot what's a fighter this game.
Yeah.
Because there's
there's
probably because there's a Jane in Barney's grave.
Yeah, there's a Greffer in Billy's, and I think might have got. He just got an Armored Knight last turn.
There's definitely wait.
Well, there are at least 2 warriors, and 2 warriors would be ideal for Billy because then the Colossal would just come back.
It's only 1. No, sorry, there's 3. There's 3. That's it.
Okay, so trying to stay alive because he gets to pop the Armor Master with the Raikou. I think Billy should have attacked with Armor Master.
I also think so. It just made more sense.
I he just saw red and went for game.
That's fair, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's still rough for Barnes though.
Yeah, I mean, if he has another Raikou, he can't even survive with another Raikou because Billy has another Vayu engrave.
Yeah, like the Vayu just summoned Silverwind, the guy.
Yeah. Another beta.
He can also just like I think he can use his plague effect and just go Dark Hand and then just Dark Hand send the set monster.
Yeah, that's true. That would be everything.
So yeah, I think that's what he's going for.
Yeah, this looks like it.
And then the Dark Hand kind of just checkmates here. There's nothing really. Okay. Oh. I guess he's just thinking of Raikou.
I guess that's the same thing.
Oh, our face cam there is slightly desynced. But oops, Disciples production quality. But that's basically it, right? Like he attacks with the Stardust into the Raikou. The Stardust negates the effect, and the Colossal attacks for game.
The only way he would be able to survive is if he hit a Gardener, but you could just not mill with Raikou.
The Stardust. What's the order of Raikou?
So it would destroy. The destroy is optional, and then the mill is mandatory. So you could choose not to destroy and still mill 3.
I guess it's true. We'll have to try that. Like I think it's like a losing battle anyway. Like even if he hits a Gardener, okay, he Gardeners the Colossal, but there's a Vayu engrave, there's a back crew, you have nothing.
It's impossible to win.
Yeah, Burial sometimes just goes in, man. Like this is one of those games that Vayu just.
It's crazy.
The
Lore plus Burial is so good too.
Yeah, and I think he kind of the Gale was very important there, because the Gale made his brain control a lot better. So the board that we were saying like, oh, it's so hard to interact with this board, kind of got torn apart because the Braincon took one and the Gale halved the other one, and then the Gale allowed him to synchro with the Braincon guy.
It meant that he could do enough damage so the JD couldn't pop anything either.
Like he basically
that was so crucial.
Because otherwise, if he commits all of that, but he doesn't like do enough damage, he just got JD, then it's curtains.
And he evidently didn't have a Caius, so it would have been very hard to come back from there.
Yeah, so Billy takes up round 3. Exciting game. Always fun to see Lightsworn. You never know what's gonna happen. If we're gonna get like a bonkers Lightsworn game or one of those, they set one and pass.
And it's the same with Vayu. Like sometimes you see like Greffa go in and put them on a 2-turn clock, or you see them like flip oppression and win the game. They have like so many different ways to actually win.
Yeah, there's no royal oppression, which is a first for a Vayu game. Let's put it that way.
It's really positive.
But yeah, thanks you guys for checking this out. We also have a deck profile coming out on on Friday, 5 p.m. So the day after this video got released, which I believe is Batty's spaceships deck profile. So that's an exciting one.
I remember seeing that feature, and the spaceship deck is so cool.
It's so nice, isn't it?
So cool.
It's just aggro. We're just laughing after the feature, like, oh, Blue Thunder, yeah?
That's amazing.
But yeah, thanks guys for checking this out. Keep it tuned for the next EDISON Cup video. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Send it to your EDISON friends, and see you next time. Thanks for being here, Tristan. See ya.
Bye.